Good morning and welcome to Writing 213, Writing in the Sciences. I'm your professor, Carrie Aldrich, and in this short video, I'm going to walk you through our Google Classroom, which you will use to find all materials for this course, as well as tell you what you should expect for week 1. So here in our Google Classroom, you'll see that I've offered you a welcome message, and there's a short tutorial if you're new to Google Docs. If you're experienced, that's great. You're probably ready to turn in the work. But if it's something that's new to you, it can take a little bit of time at first, but I think that you'll appreciate the convenience it provides for us in the end. So if you have any questions about how to access the classroom in the beginning, just let me know. I have regular office hours that I can meet with you during, and I also have a lot of flexible time where if you need to schedule a meeting with me, I'm happy to. So you can find the most important document for this semester here, the course syllabus. Make sure that you read this carefully, and I've given you a short quiz to complete by Wednesday to show that you have taken in all the information. Notably, I've provided a table of contents here, so that can help you find, the attendance policy or the grading criteria, and you can direct yourself to that page specifically. I've also provided a course directory here. You should access this document and add your own name, UAA email address, and it has to be your UAA email address when we're sharing documents. Your outside email addresses won't work for those purposes. A telephone number if you'd like to leave one, and then any other way you think people from the class might be interested in contacting you, and that will make some of the group projects easier to facilitate. I have a document here that tells you the course breakdown from week to week. So you can see that here during week 1, we're in our first module, getting started. You're going to introduce yourself to the class in a short assignment. You're going to complete a syllabus quiz and a communication inventory. Next week, you can see that we'll have the large group workshop, and then you'll have 2 source summaries and review. So you can see the weekly breakdown here. I've also provided you with an APA style template. APA is the style for the American Psychological Association, and if you're going into a career in the sciences, there's a very good chance that this style manual or one very similar to it will dominate your upper division writing classes. So it's important that you learn this style here. In this template, the work is already done for you in making your title page. What you'll just do here is say file and make a copy, and then when you make a copy of this file and rename it, it's already formatted for you. The other benefit of Google Classroom is that all of your documents are already saved. There's no chance of you ever losing a document when you complete it inside of Google Docs when you're logged into your UAA email address. I've provided some answers to frequently asked questions here. If those come up for you, make sure you give it a read, but also make sure that you ask me any other questions that come up. You can pose them to me by email privately. I also want to show you that here in the stream, you could announce something to our class or ask a question, or maybe try to get together with some other students to read drafts of your document. You can also post questions to either me or to the rest of the class. And so, for example, if you were here in the week 1 and you were looking at the introduction assignment and you had a question about it, now from my perspective, because I'm the instructor, I can't do this, but you have the option here to comment on that, and you can comment publicly so that everyone can see the question, which is great because other people might have the same question. You can also send it to me privately if that makes you feel more comfortable. So each week is going to look a little something like this. The first thing here is always going to be a short video from me saying this is what you need to get done for the week, and any other advice or strategies I have for you. Then you'll find a tab called Media. And I call it Media because a lot of the work that we do nowadays isn't just reading like it used to be when I started teaching this class almost 20 years ago. Nowadays, a lot of what we do to get information includes videos or infographics or web pages. It's not just reading. And so you can find that, this week I'm asking you to watch some videos by one of our librarians. This is more of a refresher about how to find library materials. You will need to know this information to complete the assignments for this course. So make sure that you pay careful attention. You're also going to complete a syllabus quiz. So after you've done a really good job reading through the syllabus, you'll open up the quiz here and answer these questions. Your email address will be recorded, so you don't have to add your name or anything like that. And if you miss any questions, I will write back and let you know the correct answer. The next thing you're going to do this week is write an introduction to our class. I know that it's an asynchronous class and that we're all working at different times. I think that's one of the cool benefits of this. Some weeks I'm going to be out camping or, doing other kinds of activities, but I always have some time to grade in the morning or in the evenings. And, we can all work when we want to work, which is really great, but we are essentially working together in some ways too. And so in this document, it's going to give us a chance to get to know one another, even though we're not ever meeting together face-to-face in class. So this is a Google document, and you can see that I have provided my introduction here. I'm the first one. And so after you've read my introduction, you might insert a page break. That's a good Microsoft Word or Google Docs tool that makes ensures that what you type next happens on the next page. And so you will type your name here, and then I asked you to write a one-page introduction introducing yourself. There's no rules here. You can see what I've written and use it as a guide, but I encourage you to be creative and express yourself how you can. But you'll fill in your information here. And then finally, I've asked you to write a science writing or a science communication inventory. Mine is actually still under construction right now, but this is also in a Google document. You can see that I have started writing, but I'm still under construction here. I'll finish this over the next couple of days so you can learn about the ways that I read about science information. In addition to pasting your information here for the introduction and the science communication inventory, you should also submit this to the Google Classroom in a separate document. Let me know if you have questions about that. So this is the way that it'll go each week. On Sunday or maybe sometimes Monday morning, I'll provide you with a short video. I'll have the week's work posted here in the Google Classroom, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll be in my office hours, and like I said, you can always schedule appointments with me at other times if it's convenient for you. Welcome to class. I hope that you will be encouraged to write your best. Summer classes can be really hard for some students. It's so nice outside, and we're going to move through the curriculum really quickly. So make sure that you're prepared to do at least a little bit of writing every day this summer. Take care, and I look forward to working with all of you.